Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard. You little soft ass bitch. That's what you are. You a soft, dirty ass bitch. You know, I'm not a Rockets fan. Okay, I'm a Lakers fan. I'm born and raised from LA. But you know, my father, my late father, was a Houston Rockets fan. And by now, my dad is turning in his grave. This is nothing like the Clutch City Rockets in 94 and 95 season. Nothing like it. See, when they brought Dwight Howard in, after this dude, this soft ass piece of garbage, whatever he is, fled LA when he left Los Angeles, after he spent half a season in LA playing with the Lakers, they thought they was getting another Akeem Olajuwon. You know, all the fans over there was celebrating this as if it was the biggest victory ever, as if they landed the biggest, most dominant center in the NBA. First of all, the guy who holds the most dominant center title, and probably will be the only one to hold that title, is Shaquille O'Neal. Shaq. Yes, Shaquille O'Neal. Not Dwight Howard. Yes, Dwight Howard may have the body, he may have the size, he may have the physique. But come on, people, Dwight Howard is not the NBA's most dominant anything. He's not Superman. And people, let's stop talking about that for a second, because he is not Superman. Let's go back, let's flash back to that slam dunk contest that night. All dude did was wrap a cape, was drape his neck with a cape, a Superman cape. And when he dunked the basketball, which technically wasn't even a dunk, it was a what I call a put-in. Because that's exactly what it was. This dude is lackadaisical. This dude is uninspired. This dude is disengaged. He's lazy. He's lazy. James Harden, props to him, even though I think he's arrogant. I think he's defiant. I think his character shows the person he really is. He's not a team leader. Okay, if you're looking for this guy to be a team leader, sorry, he's not. Based on analytics, something Houston general manager, prides himself on, James Harden is one of the best players in the league. Based on analytics. Now, without analytics, James Harden is nowhere close to being the best player in the league. He might be a star in Houston, and the reason he's a star in Houston, people, is because Houston has no talent. Houston have no stars. Now, I know he's the hometown kid to a lot of my friends, personally, people I grew up with. I have one friend who actually played on a team with him at Artesia High School, a school that's 10 minutes away from where I live. He's a local kid. He grew up in Los Angeles, played his high school ball down the street from here, not too far from here. But come on, guys. James Harden, on any other roster, if he's playing in Oklahoma City, if he's playing with Golden State Warriors, what's another team? If he's playing in Cleveland, he's a sixth man off the bench. He's a role player. He's coming off the bench. He is not getting a starting role. He is not. Houston has a terrible front office. They fired the head coach early in the year, Kevin McHale, who got a raw deal, who shouldn't have been fired at all. Again, Houston has a terrible front office with a crappy general manager who buys into analytics and who brought on board a lazy, soft, no good big man who left a storied franchise thinking he had a better chance to win in Houston. It's quite comical. It's laughable to me. It really is laughable. It's a joke. It's a joke. This team has no leadership. This team has no chemistry, has no talent, no star power. Patrick Beverley might be the best player. Well, I wouldn't say he's the best player that's going overboard, but I would say, I would put it like this. He's the team's most aggressive player. He hustles for every loose ball. He's a pest. He's a pesky defender. The man is good at what he does. I give him his props. But this Houston Rockets team in the offseason needs to seriously be reconstructed. Seriously, it's time for a revamp in Houston. They need to figure out what complement. God.
Compromise.
Oh God. They need to figure out. Well, I'm really getting upset over this, and it's not even my team. That's how crazy it is. They need to decide what complementary players they're gonna bring in, what role players they're gonna bring in, how they're gonna change this roster, what they're gonna do to fix the situation in Houston. They already made one mistake by firing their coach, all because of allegedly James Harden wanted the guy out. Dwight Howard probably too. Who knows? He had coaches fired everywhere he's been. If it wasn't, it was Stan Van Gundy in Orlando. You know, just everywhere he's been, he's been a problem child, and he's more of a diva than he is a big man. To be quite honest with you, Houston was eliminated from the NBA playoffs tonight, and they were really beaten to death by the Golden State Warriors. The Warriors beat them by at least 30 points. It was really, really ugly out there for them. They got demoralized on the road in Oakland. But again, this is something that the front office have to figure out in the offseason. It's going to be interesting to see how it all works out for the Houston Rockets. But this team is arrogant. This team is defiant. This team is self-obsessed and a very selfish team. I see you guys in my next video. I am out.